Jeff, I want to talk to you.
All right. I'm right here.
It's about the baby. I'm sorry. Miles could be the father.
That's impossible.
I wish it were.
Last time, on the Colbys.
I wonder if Randall Colby, wherever she is, knows that she's just been kissed.
Channing. Mistake?
What I told you about my husband trying to kill me, it was a mistake. I realize that this puts you in an awkward position.
Let's put it this way. I'm sending a Colby to jail. It'll either be your husband, or it'll be you.
Love! You wouldn't know it if you saw it. In bed, it wasn't me you held in your arms or whispered to in the dark. It was Frankie.
You should move out of the house as soon as you can.
I wouldn't spend another night under this roof if you begged me. Good luck, darling. You'll need it.
Sable? Jason!
Taking him so long up there.
Please, Jason. Dr. Hayes is just being thorough. I'm sure she's going to be fine.
I was too damn heavy-handed with her. I all but told her to pack her bags. I was throwing her out. Roy, how is she?
Resting. I've prescribed sedatives. The nurse is with her.
She will be all right.
Yes, in time.
Time.
Well, Sable's had a tough couple of weeks, emotionally and physically. I don't want to see her out of that bed for at least a week.
A week.
At the very least. If she tries to do too much too soon, she could relapse and really hurt herself.
But she will be all right.
Well, I'm only her partner in this recovery. It's really up to her now. Call me if you need me.
Sure.
I'll see myself out.
Thank you.
I'm so ashamed. I thought it was just another one of Sable's tricks.
I wish it had been.
I'll check into a hotel tomorrow.
What are you talking about?
I can't stay here. You sound guilty already. I feel guilty.
The hell with that. I need you here. Don't you run out on me.
It's just for the week.
I will not have you intimidated.
I'm not. But I know my sister. She'll put you through hell if I stay.
You're not leaving. She can't do any harm up there in bed.
What do you want?
That portrait, what's it doing?
Mrs. Colbys' portrait. It's always been there. Who are you and how did you get in here?
What are you talking about? You know perfectly well who
I'm afraid you have to leave.
Leave? Where's my husband? I want to see Jason.
Mr. and Mrs. Colby cannot be disturbed.
What's she doing here?
Jason, it's me, Sable.
You know you don't belong here anymore.
Oh, thank you, darling. It's beautiful.
Made for you.
Jason.
Made for you.
Get her out of here, sweetheart. Call security.
No. No. This is my house. My house. My house.
Wait. What?
Mrs. Colby. Mrs. Colby.
My house.
Mrs. Colby.
House.
Mrs. Colby. It's all right. You're only dreaming.
Where am I?
You're home. In your own bed. Here, take this. It'll help you sleep.
My home.
Fallon, I'm sorry. I've been driving around thinking, and I realized I came on way too strong about the baby. What's going on?
What does it look like?
Where are you going?
To Denver. Home. To see my father.
How are we going to work things out if you run away again?
I'm not running away. Look, I've been doing some thinking, too. I know how hard it is for you, not knowing if you're the father of my baby or if Miles is.
Fallon, please.
But no matter who the father is, this is my child. And that's one responsibility I'm not running away from. If you can't accept that, I'm sorry.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Please, just hear me out, okay? Yes, I was shocked, and I was angry at first, but my God, what you're going through, you don't need my adding to it. I don't care how this turns out. I love you. And I love the baby. Only please, don't leave me. I don't think I could stand it without you.
If this baby's gonna come between us...
Oh, it won't, I swear. Oh, come on. Just unpack, okay? No, I'll tell you what. Let's both go somewhere. Just the two of us. Let's go someplace special. That's what's wrong, is that we need some time alone. Let's go up the coast to Carmel, huh?
No, you're running away.
I'm taking you with me. Look, it doesn't matter what you told me about the baby. Let me prove that to you, okay?
Apologize for something so natural. Music touches our hearts. That's what we needed.
I think my heart has had a little too much touching lately.
Yes, I sympathize. Your daughter in the hospital, your brother in financial trouble, the man in your life gone.
Is there anything you don't know?
Oh, yes. How to comfort you right now.
I don't need comforting right now. I need to sell my record company and my hotel. That's why we're here.
I confess, doing business with a beautiful woman puts me at a disadvantage.
Are we doing business?
Oh, yes. Your terms are tough, but I'm prepared to meet them.
Just like that. The record company, the hotel, and at my price.
Including, of course, the nightclub downstairs.
No. I got my first break in show business down there. That's my home base. I could never let that go.
You see, I told you I was at a disadvantage. All right. Dominique's is yours. It only means I'll see more of you.
Slack. I'm not Sable Colby.
And I'm not Garrett Boydston. If I were, I would never have let you go. Never. A deal?
should be in bed.
Do you remember when your father had that done?
Yes. And the artist wouldn't let me watch her paint.
Concentration, Mrs. Colby. I must have concentration.
Yeah, but I wasn't watching her. I was watching you. You were like a statue. A beautiful statue.
Bored with posing, I remember. Oh, I do wish I could stop remembering.
What's going on here? What happened last night? No one is telling me anything.
Your father and I have agreed that all things considered, it would be better, under the circumstances, if I moved out.
You mean leave this house? You can't be serious. This is your home.
No. It's the Colby home. It's your home. And your father's. It was never mine. I just, I sort of borrowed it for a bit. To keep you in company and to look after my chicks.
What's happening to us?
Change, darling. We're all just changing a little. I know that I need a change. I'm glad to go. I'm sorry to leave you, but I'm glad to go.
This is Daddy's idea, isn't it?
No, don't blame your father. This is the Colby family home.
And what about my family? You're my mother.
Well, that'll never change wherever I live.
It won't be the same. Things will never be the same if you leave this house.
I have to go.
You don't have to go.
You're too young. You don't understand.
I do understand. All I have to understand. You belong here.
I have to go.
Not as long as I'm here. I love you. And I won't let anybody, not even Daddy, make you leave this house.
What a nice surprise.
Jason, I just heard the news on the radio. You must be so pleased.
Well, business as usual, that always pleases me.
Unfortunately, it is not business as usual for Blake.
Yes, I heard Ben Carrington's taken over Denver Carrington.
Yes, they're calling it Denver Colby. He's running it with Alexis. That's why I've come to see you.
Well, there's not much I can do about it.
But there is. You can refuse to do business with Ben and Alexis. Hold off until Blake can fight back for himself.
I have a contract to ship their oil out of the South China Sea. That's a commitment to the company, whatever name they use.
Even if it means helping to destroy Blake?
I'm sorry if Blake's in trouble, but I warned him to keep his private life out of business.
Oh, that takes a lot of gall, Jason, a lot of gall. Living in a glass house and still throwing stones. Or is there some other Jason Colby that I've been reading about in the newspapers lately?
I still run my company, Dominique.
I'm asking you to help Blake do the same. He's a good man. He's fighting a bitter, vindictive woman. I'm surprised you can't identify with that, Jason.
Miles, how is she?
She's putting on a brave face, but I'm worried about her.
So am I.
Yeah, well, look, I'm late for the office, so I gotta run. Why don't you go in and see if you can cheer her up, and I'll look at her when I get back.
Hello, Don. How are you?
More to the point, how are you?
I felt better. I'm still a little weak.
You might try eating your breakfast.
I've tried. No appetite.
What's with all the brochures?
I'm trying to decide where to go.
Oh, vacation. Good idea. The rest will be good for you.
I was thinking of more than a holiday. I should get away for a while. Paris, I thought. For perhaps a year or two.
A year or two?
Well, I can't very well stay in this town, not with everybody laughing behind my back. It won't be so bad. I shall keep a little townhouse or something here so I can visit from time to time. Visit my children.
Mother, I hate it when you do this.
Do what?
Do your brave little me number. Hey, this stuff might work with Miles, but I'm not Miles.
Monica, believe me.
If you're miserable, just say so. I'm your daughter. You can be honest with me.
All right, I hate being so helpless. I've lost my husband and my home, and I don't know what to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to close my eyes, and when I open them, I want everything as it was before. All my mistakes undone. And your father in love with me again. You tell me how to do that.
I can't. You don't want to leave here, do you?
I'm frightened, too. I've been here since I was a girl. It's the only home I know. I don't know what to do.
Whatever you decide, don't do it on your own this time. Ask for help.
Don't know who to ask.
You might try me.
All right. I'm asking. Help me.
Channing? Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing here?
Your mother's invited me to stay here to soak up the Colby lifestyle for the layout. Is she in?
Yes. She's a little under the weather right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, why don't I just come back when she's feeling better? I'll be at the hotel.
No, don't go. I mean, I know this layout is important to her. I'm sure she'd want you to stay.
Well, I don't want to be in anyone's way.
Hey, we got bedrooms in this house even I've never seen. You won't be in the way.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm sure. Enid.
Yes, Mr. Colby.
Mr. Carter will be our house guest for a while. Have someone get her bags from the car and make her comfortable.
Certainly, Mr. Colby. If you follow me, Miss Carter. Think anyone would mind if I snoop around a bit, get familiar with the place?
Snoop away.
And maybe later?
I'll try and get home early. Give you the grand tour.
I'll look forward to it.
You sold out to Zach Powers? Dominique, how could you?
Try to understand, Monica. You know I didn't want to sell this company. I had no choice. I have to help Blake.
But Zach Powers?
His was the best offer, and I had to accept it.
Without even consulting me?
You have done wonders for Titania Records. However,
So you sold it out from under me? To a man who's trying to destroy my family?
Business is business, Monica. I just had that lecture from your father.
Sorry. It's your decision, not mine. Can't expect me to thank you for it.
You're a part of this whole deal. Zach wants you to stay on and run this record company. I didn't want to do this. We were a good team.
The best.
So let's remember that, Monica. And good luck. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Powers, Monica Colby to see you. Monica, our first business meeting.
And our last. My resignation from Titania Records.
I don't understand. Your services were part of my deal with Dominique.
And then you made the same mistake Dominique did by not talking to me first. Simply put, Zach, I won't work for you.
You have a contract.
With an out clause. I'm out.
You turned that record company around, Monica. Together, we could make it the most successful in the business.
As successful as the oil spills you rigged to get a piece of the Denver-Carrington deal?
Ah, so that's what this is about.
And the murders you tried to frame my brothers for. And trying to break up my parents' marriage. I don't need your kind of success.
You are an excellent lawyer, Monica. And a brilliant businesswoman. Don't let misplaced family loyalties cloud your judgment.
In my book, family loyalty is never misplaced. You bought a good company. Enjoy it. Without me.
No. Quiet dinner at home sounds fine. Yeah, I'll get home early.
I love you too, Frankie. Don't bother buzzing your secretary. She's away from her desk.
What do you want, Zach?
To make one thing clear, I am sick and tired of being the scapegoat for all the Colbys problems.
You are a lot of things, but innocent scapegoat is not one of them.
But I am innocent, which means the next time you accuse me of oil spills and murder, you damn well better have proof.
Oh, I see what's bothering you. You lost, I won.
You Colbys. You're all alike. Arrogant. You think you run the world.
I just run my business, Zach.
The way you ran my father? Well, you don't run me. Did you know your sister summoned me here while you were away, sat me in that chair behind that desk, and warned me I never see the world from that vantage point again?
That sounds like Connie, all right.
She was wrong, Jason. And so are you.
You finished?
Oh, you'll know when I'm finished, my friend. Because I will be sitting there, and you'll be standing here, hat in hand, begging me for mercy.
Going somewhere?
Jeff and I are flying up to Carmel for a couple of days.
Second honeymoon?
Something like that. I've got a rush. I'm meeting Jeff at the airport.
Well, send me a postcard. Having a dull time. Wish you were here. Just a joke. Guess I get a little jealous sometimes.
Miles, we've been through all this.
Jealous of your happiness. I mean, I'd like to find a little of what you and Jeff have for myself.
I do hope you find someone. Miles, there must be plenty of girls.
There are. Problem is, I want them all to be you.
Miles?
Sorry. And look, you get Henderson to carry those bags for you, all right? You just carried Jeff's baby.
Right. I keep forgetting.
Well, have fun.
Sorry, wrong door.
No, it's okay. Come on.
I've been in hotels smaller than this place. There should be numbers on the doors.
That's a good line for your feature.
We just may use it. Is that Randall?
There is no Randall. Not anymore. It's Fallon. Maybe you've seen her around today.
We haven't met. I'm sorry, I am intruding. You'd rather be alone.
No, don't go. Sometimes I get a little moody.
No, you're sensitive. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I like that in a man.
What else do you like?
Honesty. A sense of humor. A sexy smile. And a good body doesn't hurt.
No argument there.
Well, I guess I better go.
Jenny, come on.
This could be trouble.
Is that bad?
Miles, I like you. But I told you before I won't be used.
I don't want to use you. I want to make love to you.
Then say it. I want to make love to you, Channing. Not Randall, not Fallon. I want to make love to you, Channing.
I want to make love to you, Channing. Love to you, Channing. Mother, what are you doing down here? Come on. You know you're supposed to be in bed.
I'll go back up in a minute. I was just feeling a bit restless. What about you? This is rather early for you to be home in a robe with a tray. Are you playing hooky? Oh, you're not sick, are you?
No, playing hooky. Big game on TV I wanted to watch.
With enough food to feed an army, I see.
Yeah. Long game?
You go on and enjoy yourself. I'll be fine.
I know I don't need to say this. But if there's anything I can do, I'm here for you. 100%.
Thank you. It is ironic, isn't it? I tried so hard to stop Frankie's son taking the woman you love away from you, and now Frankie is taking the man that I love away from me.
And I'll give you the same advice you gave me. Let her have him. He doesn't deserve you.
Oh, Miles. Look, there is something that you can do for me. You can answer a question, honestly.
Shoot.
Is it still painful for you to live in the same house with Jeff and Fallon?
Not as bad as it was at first. At first you think about it. Every second of every day. And it hurts. And then one day you get used to it. I mean, an entire day goes by without you thinking about it. It's by accident, almost.
Oh, that'll be the worst day of all. That'll be the day I know it's really over.
It's never over. You just get used to it. Staying under the same roof? Is that what you want?
I'm ashamed to say that I would rather suffer the humiliation of knowing that I'm not wanted here than being shut out completely. Yes, I do. I want to stay. But how do you arrange the impossible?
Who decides what's impossible? Did I miss something here? I thought you were hungry.
Look, Miles, this was a mistake. Delicious, but a mistake.
Thanks a lot.
No, please, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that things got a little carried away here. You don't know me well enough, but to use an old cliche, I'm not that kind of a girl.
Nobody said you were. Look, Channing, you don't know me either. I'd like to fix that. Let's start again. Let's take it kind of slow and easy this time. Dinner. Tonight.
I'd like that.
Fallon, why not? What can you lose, your long face?
You don't have to try so hard, Jeff.
What do you mean? All I'm trying to do is cheer you up.
Exactly, pretending everything's terrific.
Well, who's pretending? I mean, look at this. We have a fire here, a driftwood fire. We have reservations for later. It's your favorite Chinese. And we got 2 hours to kill. Now, if that's not terrific, I don't know what is.
Oh, right. Well, bite. What's this theory?
Oh, darling, this is not theory. This is scientific fact. I read this in a medical journal. Now, I want you to close your eyes and I'll show you.
You're not going to pinch me or anything, are you?
No, that comes later. Now, I want you to hold your arms directly out in front of you. One palm up, one palm down.
This is the most ridiculous...
Just come on, put them up there. Right? Let's go. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be a girl. Beautiful little red-headed girl.
You don't expect me to believe this,
Darling,
do you?
this is science. Now, you see this here? The right hand, the palm is up. The left hand, the palm is down. That indicates a girl.
And the red hair?
The red hair is the space between the right hand and the left hand. Now, if the left hand had been placed directly over here, that would probably mean brown hair for him. Her.
No, I've heard everything.
Well, you haven't heard this. Be it red hair, brown hair, dimples or freckles, a boy or a girl. I know this baby is ours. Ours. And we're going to give it all the love that we possibly can.
Jack.
Mom wants to stay. You said you'd help. So now why are you saying she should leave?
I didn't say that. I said it would be painful for her if she stays here.
Isn't that her choice?
Look, Miles is right, Monica. Besides, this is her home. Doesn't that count for something?
What are we arguing about? Mom doesn't want to leave. That's all there is to it. Now, if you're not going to help Monica, I'm going to talk to Dad alone.
Wait, I'll go with you. He's downstairs right now.
Wait a minute. Why do I always wind up playing the heavy? All right. If we're going to talk to Daddy, we better put on a united front.
What are we waiting for?
To those we love.
Those who love us.
We'd like to talk to you, Daddy.
Here I am.
Alone.
Oh, come on, gang. You know you couldn't talk to me in front of Frankie.
It's all right, Jason. I have a few things to do before dinner.
Okay. What about?
It's about Mother.
We all feel that... Well, we think she should stay here if she wants to.
Stay here?
Daddy, just because you've stopped loving her doesn't mean we have.
Honey, divorced people under the same roof. She'll be happier living someplace else. She said so.
No. She wants to stay.
If she agreed.
Daddy, this is her home. Maybe she's resigned herself to your... to the fact that it's over between you. But to lose her home as well? To be forced to move out before she's even decided what to do with the rest of her life?
It's not fair to any of us.
Rabbit, you know how much you all mean to me, but...
And let us have a say in this.
Daddy, we know Mother has her faults.
Your mother's faults are not at issue. I'm not punishing her. I'm trying to do what's right for all of us, trying to move ahead.
Look, Dad. We know this is rough on you. But it's rough on Mom, too. If you could just give her some time.
At least for now.
Think about it, Daddy. For the family, please.
Children.
No.
I didn't expect them to throw their arms around me overnight. It'll take time.
Maybe I'm selfish. I waited for you so long. I wanted to begin our life.
We already have. The children will come around. Look at Jeff and Miles. They've made their peace. If Miles can accept Jeff, he can accept me. So will Monica and Bliss.
Eventually, meantime, you'll be hurt in little ways like tonight. Maybe in bigger ways.
Oh, I'm pretty tough, Jason. I'll survive. We'll make this a happy house. I know it once Abel's gone.
Thank you.
Let me see. A handsome stranger will soon enter your life. Looks like I'm in trouble, huh?
Could have been worse. Could have been your fortune. Maybe it is. Let's see.
No, I want to talk about this handsome stranger of yours.
I don't think I've ever opened a fortune cookie without it promising me a handsome stranger. What is it? What's it say?
Nothing. It's silly.
Well, they're all silly. You're deceiving a loved one.
Are you satisfied? Listen, how about a jacuzzi before we go to bed, huh?
Why didn't you want me to see this?
Because it's silly, huh?
Or maybe it's too close to the truth. Maybe you are deceiving me about the baby. Pretending everything's all right, but it's not, is it?
Sweetheart.
You told me in your heart you knew this baby was ours. Well, I know that too. This is my child.
You think it belongs to Miles.
I don't know what to think.
Neither do I. But we can't stop lying to each other. This'll be hard enough without lies. We don't have to be strong about this, sweetheart. Just honest.
Jason?
I didn't mean to startle you. May I come in?
Of course.
How are you feeling?
Much better. You look tired.
Yes. Sable, I've been thinking. I want to apologize to you for my manner. We've been married a long time, and these last weeks I've been, well, less than kind to you, and I don't like that in myself.
It's not just you. We've both been unkind. I think that if I'd been a better wife, a better friend to you, then perhaps... Well, that's all behind us now. Dr. Hayes says that I shall be as good as new by the end of the week. Then I'll go. Whatever you want.
That won't be necessary.
What do you mean?
You can stay here. If it were just up to me, you'd live somewhere else, no question, but there are others involved. Your children.
Our children.
I'm marrying Frankie. We'll live here, of course. Do you really feel you can deal with that? Living under the same roof?
Look, I don't have any illusions anymore. I know that our life together is over, and that you are ready to start your new life with Frankie. I'm not ready to start anything, not yet. I need time. And I would prefer to spend that time in familiar surroundings with my children.
There is a price. I want our divorce to be uncontested. It should be now, right here in California. Do you agree?
Do I have a choice?
The settlement will be fair, of course. Generous.
I suppose I should thank you.
No. Don't. Thank the children.
What do you mean Sable's gonna live here?
This is her home. Her children were born here.
This is your home. We're going to live here, trying to be happy. Do you think that Sable will let that happen?
She promised a quick, uncontested divorce. This is the price.
You know, Sable. Jason, think what you're doing.
I know it won't be easy. You've got to try.
Don't you see you're just feeling guilty?
I'm not.
I told you last night, if you can't deal with your guilt, then there's no point in going on.
I'm not guilty. I'm responsible. Responsible for what I do. I can't act as if my family doesn't exist.
You're trying to make everybody happy.
Can't make them happy. God knows I found that out. I did what I thought was right. That's the end of it.
Really? Or is it that you just can't let Sable go?
You know that's not true. I love you. You love me. That's what brought us here. We just gotta make this work.
You'll do it without me.
Frankie.
Damn it, Jason! You can't have it both ways. You've got to choose.